GameGents. Ladies, gentlemen, gentle ladies and lady men, I'm still Conduit and this is Gamebreakers, where a game shows the members of the jury on a doll just where I touched it. Today's Gamebreaker is on I Divine Cybermancy, although, to be honest, breaking I is like actually taking candy from a baby. It balls and puts up limp-wristed resistance, but a swift boot-in fixes that as well. Which, coincidentally, is what this French indie studio deserves for rushing this title out the door. Presumably to cash in on the release of a dangerously similar game to come out shortly, Deus Ex 2. My companions inform me that Invisible War never happened. So join me now on my paid beta testing of what will likely eventually become a ruddy damn good game, after vast patching. Vast. Right. First of two parts. All you really need is the loudest, ugliest, most likely to slap your granny on the street gun you can get in the tutorial. I recommend the 5-clip sniper rifle, because if I was going to snap and start shooting people, I'd prefer to do it from several kilometers away. Also, if you have the dosh from the intro, train up and get your damn dirty ape hands on the medkit. Recharges while unholstered, though it weighs more than George Lucas's neck. Okay, just talk to your mentor and... The balls! What? Running! Why can I shoot in town? This is absolute bollocks! Noises! No, you head, yes, shoot, yes, die, you die, no, ow, no, Smeg. That's actually the Gamebreaker. The game is designed to assign experience for damage dealt and brosifs, the in-game currency, for kills. I just went up 3 levels before the game has really begun. This is okay, apparently. Why the ruddy hell not? Downside is you take a hit to karma, which makes harsh, perma but not perma debuffs on death much more likely. Of course, not dying prevents this. Worse still, you get a hackneyed "that didn't happen" message on re-entering, and you can farm your friends all over again, or leave them be without aggroing. Continue until you have enough. Perhaps I've been too polite. Perhaps time would have been better spent in France, where the fromage and snooty waiters run free over their verdant croissant fields, by game testers actually doing their jobs, rather than having 3-hour lunches and plying the ladyfolk with the dulcet tones of "Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?" These bugs aren't small. These bugs are colossal and burning down Tokyo while the locals run screaming. These bugs will inherit the earth. And I, for one, do not welcome our buggy overlords. I choose to take up arms and fight back, scything through chitinous husks and spraying ichor with deadly efficiency. Of course, I've also bought the game already, so I'm part of the problem instead of the solution, but let's ignore all that. There's a vain hope that my contribution will eventually lead to a polished game, but it will likely be spent on French things instead. Like baguettes. And wine. And larger baguettes. And now, just to prove how poorly tested I was for the second part, let us try a hypothetical. Alright, so I finished the first section of the first mission and I returned to hand in the quest when suddenly, "Chris, turn off the computer, you've got school in the morning." To which I reply, "Pretend, Mum, I'm 28 and how did you get into my apartment?" Seems a reasonable and common situation, right? So I shut down. After finishing my pretend homework, I come back the next day and... What? Didn't I turn in this quest already? And why was I given experience for re-entering the game? Right. So, maybe this was a fluke, right? Only one way to find out. Spoiler! I can continue to hand in the quest. Each time you re-enter the mission, you get full experience, incidental XP, that makes no sense, and 5,000 cash monies. Seriously, how can you miss this during testing? Oh, why are you so broken? Before your neckbeards bristle and you impulsively post that "they've fixed it in the patch." I know, but I lost my voice just before the first patch and I'll be damned if that's going to stop me from posting jokes. I like jokes. Besides, at the time of recording, the first exploit was still possible even after patching. So that's about it, folks. My teeth and feet are sore after some solid minutes of sucrose consumption and toddler curb stomping. This has been Conduit for GameGents. We drape our coats over digital puddles for you all. Any suggestions on titles to game break should be blasted across the tubes to gamegents@gmail.com or leave a comment below. Why do I want to eat a baguette? Odd.